Hello all and welcome back to DSTs. Alright, so today we are going to be continuing our t-shirt. So let us quickly have a look at where we were and what we were doing. Alright, so before we had selected a specific concept. So I'm going to show you guys my t-shirt now and we're going to go look at the different things. I'm going to quickly hide all my other layers and we're going to go to where we were because I kind of work up in layers. So we started off in this concept here. Alright, so this was the one I chose. Sorry, I can remember I increased the size of it. Right, so we chose this heart over here. Alright, and what I did was I decided to put a banner over. So we did have that in the original concept. We wanted the banner, and I chose a closed heart because I thought, it's better for the labels not to have an open heart. Otherwise, there are going to be too many labels. Kind of lazy work. Sure, you can make a shirt with the open labels, with open heart and open labels. That will also look pretty cool. But I chose the closed heart. Okay, and then we have like our second part. It's just line work. Then we had a bit of the veins, and then I took an orange pencil and I drew the veins in, right? But I said that I don't really want this kind of look. So we're looking for Renaissance. Oh, there we go. That's the one we're looking for. All right, so we were looking for Renaissance art. I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it could be the phosphorus in the pencil, or in what they used in the lead back then, and this kind of rusts over time. That's why you've got this red color, and I'm trying to kind of get that same sort of feeling. So here is one of those images. We're going to open up the every time our reference from the last time, and we're just going to add in one of these drawings like this guy here. And again, that's also why I love PureRef, because it's so quick and easy to do it. And then we can also look at the way that it was sketched with these lines, and you can see there the broader strokes for your less shaded areas, and then your deeper strokes for the more shaded areas. All right, so we're kind of getting into that kind of feel. All right, so let us continue. I'm gonna keep quiet now, and I'm gonna draw to make the second part of the video now. Okay guys, so let's have a quick look at what I've been doing. Alright, so I've been doing, and you would have noticed that I made a few layers and I swapped a few layers around because I made a classical error. First of all, I started drawing on a layer that I didn't really want to draw on, and that was the colors layer, so I had to just remove the colors from that layer. The other thing that was quite in the beginning. The other thing that I've been doing is that instead of naming this fourth pass, you would have seen that I renamed it to line work, and that's because I have now created the official line work for the heart. This is the actual drawing of the heart. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do cross hatching, a little bit of cross hatching, and I want you guys just to pay attention to, I'm going to be looking for shape. I'm going to try and imagine the shape in my mind, and then I'm going to try and maybe imagine a light coming in from up here down that way. So I'm just imagining placing that light there, and I'm going to use the sort of, that's why I've got this one open here so that I can see that values. Let me just actually put a better one. I think over here would be like a prime example. I don't want to do complete cross-hatching like a comic book. I just want to do some line shading anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. That's basically what you guys have to notice, and let's continue. Sorry about the camera froze, but it doesn't matter because you guys are not really watching me, you're watching the video. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to just explain what I've been doing, and then we're going to call it a session for now. Alright, so what I've been doing right now is you'll notice that I was cross-hatching in the beginning and then I stopped. It's just that my mind didn't quite get the shape in it, so what I did was I built up a layer of shading so that I can get a little bit more information into my mind. You draw how you feel comfortable drawing. And then what I'm doing now is I'm adding cross-hatching to deepen some of the recesses, to find more detail, just to push the actual drawing into a little bit more detail. So you'll see there, once I take that gray layer away, you're able to see that it really does add a little bit more depth. I did notice that my pencil was on a very low opacity when I did the line work. So there is a very, very, very strong chance that I will go in and just do the line work, probably off camera just to get it done. But you'll know it's just going to be just the line work that I've already done. Because you can see how much more detail, even the 50% is compared to what I drew earlier on. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. I don't know if I've been doing that with my little drawings, but yeah. But alright, so you can see, as I add more detail, as I add the cross hatching and the shading, it just makes the detail pop some more. I'm adding a little bit of line texture. Like what you do is you follow the shape of what you're drawing, right? And you can just add a little bit of line texture. That just makes the eye see shape more. It helps assist for people or the viewer to understand the shape of what they're looking at. And it's a nifty trick to get more detail into your drawing without really putting a lot of detail into your drawing. Sorry about my neighbors, they're busy fixing their roof. Anyway, so that's basically it for now. What I'll probably do off camera now is just quickly go over the line work. Just to bolden that line work, but otherwise I think it's looking good. I haven't done the banner yet, but because the banner is going to come afterwards. You will notice that I will stick to the shape, especially here where the banner is, deleting the heart, and then we'll put a nice little banner in there later on. And this is still just a rough idea, having the heart symbol there, but I think I like it, but not quite so simple. A little bit more stylized. Anyway, I think this is really turning out really nice. I think it's going to make an excellent t-shirt, and I've been playing around with it in my mind with the words. So I'm between got heart ? I've got heart ? But I like the got heart ? shirt, because it's kind of like I'm asking the people around me, do I have heart? Do you have heart enough to be, part of my group in a way? So yeah. Anyway, this is so far what we've done. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will of course fast forward most of that video. Please remember that if you guys want to check out my merchandise, it is available on Etsy. And for now, there are a few t-shirts, not a lot, but we're making more together. Remember to leave a comment below. If you've got any questions, I'd love to answer them. And then also remember to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time.